Hello channel members, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm here in Yonkers waiting for an inspection, and I want to give you a video. I posted an options play earlier today. I bought around $5,000 worth of Leap options for January 2025, $15 strike price for Sofi. Sofi is currently down around 8% for the day. Earlier today they were down 10% for the day. Yesterday they were down around 7 or 8% and ended the day down 2.5%. There's a reason why they're down. They were downgraded by 3 analysts: Oppenheimer, Piper Sandler, and Bank of America. All 3 analysts love SoFi. None of them had anything bad to say. They just said that SoFi ran up too fast, too hard compared to the S&P 500, right? And it needs to calm down a little bit. They actually upgraded the price from 650 to 8. Another upgraded the price from 950 to 10. And Oppenheimer had them at $8, and they removed the price target altogether. All of them stating that they love the business, they love the student loans that's about to come, and they said that this is already priced in, baked in the price. I don't believe that. So I bought into the dip. Yesterday the dip was, like I said, 7 or 8%. People bought into it. It ended the day like negative 2%. I said yesterday that if it dips today again, I am going to pull the trigger. I wanted to pull the trigger earlier today when it was 10% down, but I wanted to see if the market is going to start buying it up, if the volume is there, if there, if there's the demand for SoFi. The reason I bought the 2025 Leaps because I was going to buy 2024s, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to give myself some backup for the downside. Let's say something goes wrong, and I'll tell you what could go wrong. Do I have time, for SoFi to go back up? SoFi has a $200 billion TAM for student loans, as per Anthony Noto and the CFO. The Supreme Court is about to vote between the end of today and a week from now. It could be tomorrow, it could be Monday, Tuesday. They're going to vote if they want to completely cancel out $10,000 to $20,000 forgiveness for student loans. If they cancel it out, SoFi loses a $20 billion TAM. I'm not sure if that $20 billion is part of the original $200 billion or that $20 billion is separate from the $200 billion. But there's around $21 billion worth of student forgiveness possible loans. And it's leaning towards Supreme Court is going to say that Biden has no authority to waive student loan repayments. And if that happens, I believe that this is going to make SoFi go up a lot. SoFi has a lion's share when it comes to student loan refinancing. 93% of student loans are from the federal government. SoFi's average loans is $70,000 at 6%, which gives them a $200 billion TAM, as I said, where they can either refinance at a lower rate or they can refinance at the same rate or worse rate, but longer time frame, which also brings down your payments. Because of everything that I just said and an overreaction, or let's say a not a reaction as much, when you're downgraded by 3, so the downgrade is this: they raised the price target, but they downgraded them from a strong buy to a neutral, essentially, like relax, not sell, not buy, just chill out, because they ran up too hard, too fast. Because the SoFi didn't tank, because it was down 10% and now it's around 7-ish% down, because yesterday it was down 7 or 8% and then it finished around 2% down, there is a lot of demand for SoFi. And I believe that there's also upside if they announce that the moratorium is that you have to pay back your student loans. Also, I keep saying this, the short term, they're going to keep doing personal loans. The mid term, which is 12 months, which is 3 to 12 months, they're going to end up doing all the student loans. And then to the mid to long range, which is 12 to 36 months, they're going to start doing the mortgages, refinancing, so on and so forth. Also, the Federal Reserve paused raising rates. Jerome Powell says that they're going to raise rates 2 more times this year. I think that's bullshit. I'm not the only one that's saying this. A lot of analysts on Wall Street are saying the same thing. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong, doesn't mean they're right, doesn't mean they're wrong. But I believe that is just in the back pocket of Jerome Powell saying, hey, we could raise in the future. But I honestly think it's going to be kicked down the road and it's not going to be done. Actually, the analyst for SoFi, I believe her name is Elizabeth Young, Liz Young, I think her name is. She also agrees that they're not going to be raising rates 2 more times this year. For everything that I mentioned right now, I believe that there's a lot more upside than downside. That doesn't mean that on Tuesday, SoFi can't go down more. But I feel like the market is eating these downgrades, essentially, and the downgrades is not the fundamental suck of SoFi. The downgrades is like SoFi already ran too hard, so relax. So at the very least, I don't think I'm going to hit much downside. I don't think that it's going to retreat much. and I think that there's a huge chance that I'm going to make profits on this play. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I qualified to give financial advice, nor would I want to give financial advice. Purely entertainment and educational purposes. I'm just posting my plays to my channel members, and you guys can do whatever you want with this, but I'm giving you guys my analysis, my theory behind my play. Thank you very much, and everybody have a great day.